Hey everyone, today we're going to look at my small collection of metal lunchboxes. Specifically, Superman, the Peanuts, the Muppet Show, Happy Days, and one not from the 70s, Pac-Man. How much are they worth and how cool are they? I'm Chris Corsello and you're watching The Daily Dose. Well, I can answer one of those questions right now. How cool are they? They're pretty cool. We're going to start with the Peanuts. I'm wearing a Peanuts holiday shirt, even though it's not the holidays, in honor of good old Charlie Brown, Snoopy, Woodstock, Lucy, Linus, and the rest of the gang. Now, how much is this worth? Well, condition is everything. The more rust, these are metal, so inevitably there's going to be some rust on them, but the more rust there is, the less they're worth. But generally these are worth at least 25 bucks, 25 to 50 bucks. If you want to get a closer look at some of these cartoons on here, I mean, you might be able to do it by pausing it, but I made a video 6-7 years ago. I'll put a link in the description, somewhere on the screen if I can, where you get a closer look at these and actually read the text. If you have the Thermos, and of course these are made by Thermos, they're worth this one's worth an extra 50 bucks because the Thermos is very delicate. It was vacuum sealed, they break very easily. So the Thermos is the rare part, really increases the value. Also, I want to note on the Peanuts one here, the metal clasp, it indicates it's a little bit older. The Man of Steel, Superman. So this is the most valuable one in my collection. I like that Superman's on one side, Clark Kent, mild-mannered reporter Clark Kent is on the other. But look at some of the detail. I really like this graphic right here. See on the other side you have a little baby Clark Kent lifting up the truck. Check these out. And then they've got the bad guys on there that played a bigger part in Superman 2. But they were at the beginning of Superman 1. So this one is worth more like 50 to 75 bucks, even with its rust. But again, this one, if you have the Thermos with this one, woo-wee! This one goes up to like $150, $180 values. Of course, this is based on what people are asking on eBay, but I'm just kind of looking at an average. And this is current as of 2025 when I'm making this video. And a closer look at Happy Days. The Fonz, wait, we'll start with the Fonz. I guess the Fonz was on the other side too. Richie and Potsy and Ralph Mouth. There's the Fonz. There's the jukebox that he always started by giving a little whack. There he is with the lady. The Fonz was always the ladies' man. Right? What do we got on the bottom here? Oh, ooh, it's a pinball machine. All right. I can appreciate that. All right. And then what's on the top? Oh. Arnold's Drive-In is on the top. Kind of hard to see the handle there. But, oh, you can see here where they switched to the plastic latch. See the plastic latch they switched to from the Charlie Brown? That was the metal latch on the Charlie Brown one. These happy days are yours and mine. These happy days are yours and mine. Happy days. How cool is this one? Hey! The Muppet Show is also one I featured in my video from like 7 years ago. Get close-up views of all these. Kermit, Miss Piggy, Fozzie Bear, well, Fozzie Bear, Miss Piggy, Kermit, Dr. Teeth. I think that side's really cool. Lesser known characters. Also, if you watch my other video, I reveal the names of these two guys, the critics, the hecklers, if you don't know. And then of course I got one more to show you. Since we're talking lunchboxes, I'll show you the Pac-Man one. You know, I didn't look up the value of this one. It might be, this is great. The fruits. Those ghosts are about to be in some trouble, right? Chomp! And da-da-da. And what's on the top? The top just says Pac-Man. Aha! This one isn't by Thermos. This one is by Aladdin. And it's also missing the Aladdin Thermos in this case. Okay, so that's a quick look at the metal lunch boxes. Generally, like I said, they're worth 25 to 50 bucks. Add the thermos to it, it's another $50 of value. They become about 50 to 75 bucks. With some names like Superman being more valuable to start with, about 50 bucks to 75 bucks, and they go 75 to 125 when you add the thermos. Of course, this is just what I'm finding on eBay, but it's the average asking price. Seems to be what people are selling them for. Star Wars, if you have the original Star Wars one, whoo, now we're talking more like 80 bucks, 75 to 100 bucks with the thermos, about $100 of value, closer to like 175, 200 with that. So certainly whatever is on the lunchbox gives it the greatest value. Some of this stuff, rust is almost inevitable on them, so you're going to see some value based on the condition, but mostly it's whether or not you have that thermos. But I bought them all for 10 bucks. That's continuing my tour of the background. We've seen the DVDs, we've seen the metal lunch boxes, we saw some of the Beatles stuff back here. We'll continue to work our way through the shelf just to show you some of the fun relics that I've assembled back here for my backdrop. But there's more to come here, and I promise I will be talking about other things besides just my collections. So stay tuned, check out some of my other videos, hit that subscribe button, press like, comments below, always welcome, and as always, thanks for watching.